Online media has become an increasingly popular medium over the years, but if you're someone who still enjoys watching TV and you'd like to be able to take that content with you on the go, DLink may have you covered. Today, so many consumers have been given lots of choices when it comes to media playback on their phones and tablets. However, there haven't been really any devices that allow you to watch TV on the go. The DLink DSM T100 aims to fill in that gap. So why would someone want to watch TV on their phone or tablet, you may ask? Well, let's say you're heading home from work, but you don't want to necessarily miss out on your favorite shows. Maybe you want to be able to record a show and watch it later. Either way, you're able to watch TV on the go anywhere that TV reception is available without the use of online data. The product itself is about the size of a small USB drive, and it fits snugly into a micro USB port, which is needed to power and send data to and from the device. One thing to note here about this though is that it should be clear that this is only meant at this time for Android devices, and if you don't have a micro USB port, unfortunately you are out of luck too. Looking at the other end of the device, here you've got the antenna port, and with this you have a couple of options. One would be to use the supplied portable antenna and or use the F-type connector for wired antennas. Once you've plugged in, you'll need to head over to the Google Play Store and download the DLink TV app. From here, you can simply run the app, or each time the DSM T100 is plugged in, the app will launch itself. It'll be a good option at this point to scan for channels in your area, and I found that scanning for channels was very quick when it had reception, and while this device is aimed at audiences in Australia and New Zealand, it has support for most countries, which I actually didn't expect to see. I found that while scanning for channels using the portable antenna, it really had no response indoors. However, when I went to the beach and a few other places in open areas, it worked pretty well. I will say though that there can be sometimes a station where it will be glitchy or scrambled, and it can even seem really just unwatchable. On the TV app, you're able to record and watch previous show recordings, check out the EPG or electronic program guide, and see what's on for the next week. I found that while recording shows, it handled it very well, without any audio or video desync. I did, however, encounter the issue with playback of previous recordings, not being able to playback due to an error. However, I feel that this app really relies on a different media playback app. Also, what about being able to rewind live TV? No noticeable option for this in the settings, and I think this is a needed feature, especially for live TV sport fanatics. The EPG works nice, however, I would like to see a scheduled recording option for the app. The ability to record shows or even TV series, or search for TV shows, would be a nice touch in my opinion. I found that not all shows would be populated with the information, something that I double checked on my normal TV as well. There was one option that has been missed in the app, and that is support for digital subtitles, something that I'm sure that could be added in a new update. In terms of picture and sound quality, this also depends on the device that you are using it from, but I found that when using my Samsung S4, it was just as if I was using it from the comfort of my living room. Great vivid colors and audio sounded great, just as you'd expect it to. However, I would recommend a good pair of headphones to be able to get the best experience possible. If you are not bothered with being attached to a wired antenna, then this could be a good option for you. I could see how this could be useful for if you're a student or someone who doesn't necessarily want to spend a ton of money on a new TV. However, in my eyes, I feel this device is really aimed towards portability, and that's where it makes sense for me to leave my final thoughts. So, who is this device aimed towards? Is it worth the price? I think if you're someone who wants to be able to catch up on the news or watch some of your favorite shows on the go, assuming you have good TV reception, then it's a pretty nice thing to have with you. However, if you live in an area with bad reception surrounded by lots of buildings blocking signals, it might not be suffice enough and it might not work for you. But for the price point, it actually isn't too bad. So just to wrap up my thoughts on this, I think that if DLink continued to support this product with software updates and improvements, then it has a really bright future ahead of it, especially for people who watch sports. I can see this being really useful for people who watch sports on the go. Now, I would also like to see this on iOS. Now, I don't know if this is a technicality format or issue, but yeah, it would definitely be good to see this device working on a iOS device without maybe like having to spend money on a new device, maybe just an adapter or something like that. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I would like to thank DLink for sending this product to me for review. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave some love and leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. And that's going to be it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.